I don't get any olive oil on my shirt, it will be a miracle. I hate aprons. Hi, I'm Samantha Seneviratne, and today I'm going to show you how to make olive oil cake. Olive oil cake is a lovely, rich cake. It feels like there's more olive oil than you would use butter. The fat is comparable, but there's something about olive oil that just really permeates in a different way, and it sort of coats your mouth. That sounds gross, but it's not gross. It's very good. Is any of it usable?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of different flavors in it. Olive oil and then the lemon zest. Fat carries flavor really well. Whatever you put in this cake flavors it brightly. I'd say use an olive oil that you like the taste of. If it doesn't taste good in your salad, it's not gonna taste good in your cake. It's all gonna be fine. It's cake, it's great. You're gonna love it. So the first thing we have to do is line our 9-inch pan. I like aluminum pans with no nonstick coating. Just straightforward. I have a friend who's a caterer who does them as cupcakes, so I think you can do that too. Or a square pan, you can do it in whatever you've got. Okay, so now I'm going to line the bottom with parchment just to make sure that it comes out. She's ready. And now we'll whisk together our dry ingredients. So I have all-purpose flour, kosher salt, baking powder, and baking soda. Now we have to add some flavor to our olive oil cake. I'm adding lemon zest and a little bit of lemon juice. It's 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. Don't deep zest, only shallow zesting. So we're gonna stop before you hit the white part. Just take that deep yellow part. That's where all the delicious lemon oils are. These are little lemons, so you probably need about 2 to get a whole full tablespoon of zest. The white part is a little bit bitter. The truth is, I think a little bitterness is probably nice in this very sweet cake. So don't stress. That's probably a tablespoon. I'm gonna juice it. Don't use fake juice. I love fake juice. I use it sometimes for different things, but not here. You could also flavor this with orange. I think that would be delicious too, if you want to switch it up. Or grapefruit would be kind of fun. Pomelo? I don't know. Try all the citruses. That's all the prep we have to do. It's a very easy cake. Now's the fun part. If you have it, use a stand mixer because you're gonna wanna add your oil and your milk and things while the sugar and the eggs are already beating. So it's just a lot easier to do it if you have a stand mixer, or enlist a buddy. That's also fun. So now we have our granulated sugar, 3 large eggs. You wanna make sure they're room temperature. They're gonna beat up so much nicer, so much fluffier if you use room temperature eggs. Lemon zest, 1 tablespoon. Sometimes I like to grind the lemon zest into the sugar before I store, because that's just another way to extract even more flavor. We'll beat this on high, and what we're looking for is this is gonna triple in volume, so you want it to be nice and fluffy and aerated and beautiful. I think that'll take at least 5 minutes. Wow, it's going, I mean, the stand mixer's really powerful. I love that sound. I want it to hold its ribbon in there for a sec. Yeah, it's not holding the ribbon, but it's pretty thick and it looks great. So fluffy, doubled in size, looking good. Now we're gonna add the olive oil. It's 1 cup of olive oil. So keep the mixer going while you add the olive oil in a very thin stream. It's gonna take about 1 minute, 2 minutes to get it all in there, but you don't wanna just put it all in at once. We're trying to maintain some of that fluff. It's gonna loosen out, so don't worry. This is where you might need a buddy if you have a hand mixer. I don't get any olive oil on my shirt, it will be a miracle. I hate aprons. 1 cup of oil. Looking good. Now we'll add our 1 cup of milk and our lemon juice. I might just do this. Make it a little easier. Wow. And that looks beautiful and perfect. I am gonna just double check that the bottom, at home my mixer must not be aligned properly because there's always like a little bit in that ridge around the bottom of the bowl. So just make sure you don't have that. And then we're gonna add our flour mixture. And I would just do that with the mixer running low, little scoops at a time. We mixed all that air into the eggs and the sugar, and that's gonna give your cake a lovely loft. It's gonna rise in the oven and then fall when it comes out and have this beautiful, lovely, crinkly top. And that's it. Always clean the sides of the bowl just in case. And then into our pan. Oh, that's a nice batter. I love cake. This is the best part. So we have 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar to put on top, and that's gonna help give it that lovely, crispy top. So pretty. So easy too. Okay. Now this is gonna go in a 375-degree oven for 40 to 45 minutes. There she goes. Okay. Oh, she looks great. Can you see my beautiful new manicure? What I like to do is pull the crumbs off and feel them and see if they're gummy or if they're sort of cakey and where they're supposed to be. And these feel perfect. They're not smushy and gummy, so they're done. Let's take it out. Whoa. It's gonna puff and then it's gonna fall, so don't be worried when it falls. Take it out, put it on a rack, let it cool for 20 minutes, and then we'll cut it out of the pan. We wanna get air circulating around this cake. If you put it directly on a surface, you could encourage some steaming on the bottom. Okay, so our cake has been out of the oven for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna cut it from the edge and then flip it out, and we'll see what we got. It's still a little warm, but I don't care. We'll see what happens. Is anybody worried? Okay, flip it out. Did it come out?
Yeah.
Okay, put our little parchment off. She looks beautiful. Serving plate. Beautiful. People have a lot of rules about cutting cakes while they're still warm. It's generally not recommended because you can kind of compact the crumb and then it comes out a little bit gummy, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just going for it. Ooh, I like it kind of warm. Let's see. Nice big slice for me. She looks nice. She's still a little steamy, but she looks pretty good. Oh, it's so fluffy. I'm gonna serve it with, I have some sweetened sour cream. I just put a little bit of confectioner's sugar into sour cream and some raspberries. I've seen people serve it with full fruit on top. I love her. Okay, now I guess I have to eat her. That's good. It's lemon olive oil cake. I should have called it that because the lemon is very apparent and it's very good with that fruity olive oil. And the crumb is so nice. It's super moist, but not gummy. It's a good cake. Yum. I put the sugar sort of with the bowl this way, and it left these actually really fun lines. And it dissolved in the places where it touches the batter, but not everywhere. But it looks very cute and pretty. You can find this recipe and a lot more cakes at New York Times Cooking.